Hey friends, well, it's been a really hot afternoon, and so Bjorn and I were enjoying some cold popsicles up in our apple tree fort, and we discovered a ladybug. But it wasn't red with black spots, it was actually black with 2 red spots. It looked like this. So interesting that ladybugs can come in so many different colors and with lots of different numbers of spots on them. And it made me think of this story that we had in our classroom, but we didn't get a chance to read it together yet, so I wanted to read it with you today. It's called Ladybug Girl by David Soman and Jacky Davis. Let's find out what it's about. What do you see there? Somebody dressing up in lots of different kinds of costumes? Ladybug Girl. There she is, dressed up in her ladybug outfit. Speaking of bugs, I have a little bug or insect flying around me right now. Oh, how many ladybugs are on this page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm Ladybug Girl, says Lulu, zipping into the kitchen. She slips into the chair next to her brother. Did you know that ladybugs eat bugs? Yes, he says, everyone knows that. I didn't know that. After breakfast, Mama says, Papa and I have to work around the house. You'll have to figure out your own fun time, okay? Sometimes I have work around the house I need to do, and Bjorn has to find something fun to do on his own. Does that ever happen at your house? So today, Ladybug Girl has to find her own fun while her mom and dad do work around their house. And so Ladybug Girl, how does she look like she feels about that? She says, how am I ever going to do that? You can do anything, Lulu, says her mom. You're Ladybug Girl. Lulu runs after her brother. Where are you going? I'm playing baseball with Sam and Max. Can I play too? She asks. No, you're too little, he snorts. And bugs don't play baseball. She's not going to be able to play with her brother. She has to find her own thing to play. I wonder what she's going to find. With a sigh, Lulu wanders through the house. Bingo follows. There's nothing to do. She's in her bedroom. All of her toys. She's thinking there's nothing to do. Oh, look at all those books. Wow, she has a lot of books at her house. Look. Looks like she's growing a plant. She's doing some gardening. In the living room, there's a wall of books. Lulu can't read yet, but she knows her letters. She finds a lot of L's, more than 59, she thinks. Then she waters her avocado plant. She takes out her ruler to measure its growth. Some days, it just doesn't seem to be getting any bigger. When Bingo gives Lulu the look, it's time to go outside. In the backyard, the grass smells sweet and it's sparkly with dew. While Bingo snuffles about, Lulu discovers a line of ants marching over a rock. that rock in your way, ants. It's much too big for you to move, isn't it? She says. I can help you. I'm Ladybug Girl. Ladybug Girl easily lifts the rock over her head and tosses it aside. Nothing can stop the ants now. Come on, Bingo, she says. Ladybug Girl has things to do. She runs across the yard to the pond. Her brother calls it a puddle, but she knows it's big. So big she can see trees and sky inside the water. There might even be a shark in the deep part. Ladybug Girl jumps in anyway. Her next stop is the old crumbly stone wall. It definitely needs her help. She picks up the fallen rocks and puts them back on top. Now the wall is bigger and better than before. It's the perfect fort. There she is, peering over the wall. Even the toppled over tree at the back of the yard can't stop her. Its roots look like angry snakes, but Ladybug Girl skips all the way down its trunk, not falling even once. She jumps down and lands with a bow. Ta-da, she says. Bingo wags his tail. All of a sudden, Lulu hears the crack of a baseball bat. She whirls around and sees a ball bouncing toward her. Hey, her brother yells, throw it over here. She picks up the ball and throws it, but somehow it lands right near her feet. Please, can I play with you now? She asks when her brother runs over. No, he says, I already told you, you're too little. He grabs the ball and runs back to the game. Lulu glares after him. How's she feeling about that? Lulu lies down, feeling the warm sun on her cheeks. She knows she isn't too little. She thinks of the 59 letter L's she found and how she saved the ants. She wasn't afraid of the shark at all. She built the perfect fort and she balanced across the whole tree without falling all by herself. From out of nowhere, a gust of wind swirls the air with leaves. She jumps up to chase them. Ladybug Girl can catch leaves in midair. Ladybug Girl is definitely not little, she yells into the wind. How is she feeling now? Lulu runs up the hill to the apple tree and lifts herself onto a branch. She can see her brother and his friends playing baseball and hears them arguing. Doesn't really look like that much fun after all. Not the kind of fun Ladybug Girl has. She holds her thumb and index finger a little bit apart and squints through them like this. She can fit her brother and all of his friends between those two little fingers. I'm not little, she says. You're little. Lulu sits for a moment listening to the singing sparrows and the squawky blue jays. When she hears Mama calling, she swings down and says, come on, Bingo, let's go inside and tell Mama and Papa about our morning. Feeling as big as the whole outdoors, Lulu stretches out her arms and flies down the hill with wings bobbing behind her. If you could be a ladybug, would you have one to 3 spots on each of your wings? Would you be a red ladybug with black spots? What fun things would you find to do on your own? I bet you could lie down in the sunshine and feel the warm sun on your cheeks. You might be able to splish splash across your river, the river of your living room floor, and you might be able to build a ladybug fort. Hey friends, now that we've read the story of Lulu, the Ladybug Girl, I wanted to introduce you to another Lulu. Bjorn, can you show us Lulu the centipede? This is a centipede that Bjorn has named Lulu. Look, the centipede is like a long line with lots of little lines coming off her legs. The centipede has 2 antennae up on its head and also 2 other little lines coming off the back of its body. So as we're thinking about things we can do on our own and with our own imagination, here is something that I bet you can do on your own. Find a piece of paper, drawing paper, and pick out a marker. It could be any color. I'm going to use purple. Let's draw a centipede together. So draw a long line. It can be squiggly, it doesn't have to be straight. And now let's do a bunch of little lines for legs. To do that, I'm going to put my marker on the long line that I drew, and then I'm going to pull my marker away from the long line. Put it on the line and pull it away. Put it on the line and pull it away. Over and over and over again for lots of little lines for little centipede legs. Now let's do the other side. I'm going to put my marker on the line and pull it away from the long line. Whoop. There it goes. Lots of little centipede legs. Now decide which side of your centipede is going to be the head. And put 2 antennae on there. I'm going to make the head of my centipede up here. So I'm going to put my marker at the end of the long line and make 2 more lines coming off of it, like that. And I can make 2 more little lines down here. There's my centipede.
And where's the eyes?
Oh, where are the eyes? Where would the eyes be? Here is the head with the antennae. Can you put the eyes on there for us, Bjorn?
They kind of look small.
They're small, okay. They have small eyes. Where might the eyes be? And how would you draw them? 2 little dots. Bjorn's doing 2 little doop, doop dots. Oh, that's very nice. Do you see those? 2 little dots, 1 on each side of the long line that is the body of the centipede. There we go. And next we will try drawing a ladybug together. Have fun with your centipedes today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.